What's up, everyone? Welcome to a new Moo and
Whoa,
J video.
whoa, wait. Let's get in better attire.
Okay.
There we go.
Much better.
Dripping.
Because this video is about the TCL, the Crew League, which is a rappers basketball tournament.
Starting on season 1. This upcoming November, on the 7th of November, streaming on TikTok Live. It is a 2 or 3 day season long of streams of these basketball games that are going to be played between 10 different teams facing off for $100,000 and bragging rights.
Lots of bragging rights.
Lots.
So that's why we had to get into our professional business attire to talk about this professional basketball league. So basically in this video, we will just be predicting what we ourselves think will happen. Of course, we're probably going to have different opinions, and you might too. So comment down below what you think will happen and what team you think will win it all.
And keep in mind, we don't know who the other players on these people's teams are. It's pronounced like this team and Crew, and we got their one like main player, and that's all we know about. Except for maybe Team Slime might have Young Thug, because I've seen him on some of the posters.
And I expect Tyler Hero to pull up on Jack Harlow's team.
Maybe. I'm expecting Jalen X to pull up on Certified Hitmaker. Yes, the 4-year-old.
Okay.
Just kidding. He's 12-ish.
Alright, so let's get into it. On the left side for the first matchup, it is Jack Harlow versus Russ.
I think this is going to be an interesting matchup. Okay, you got two of the widest competitors in the whole league, and they're facing off to...
Except for the Kid Leroy, maybe?
Yeah, I know. Two of the widest. That's what I'm saying.
So,
two of three.
My thought, Jack Harlow has been very cocky and ego-boosted through this competition so far. And it hasn't even started yet. He hasn't even shown us what he could do yet. So, therefore, I believe it would be quite funny, and it will be, when he loses in the first round to Russ's team. So, that is my guess on what will happen in the first round.
Judging by Jack Harlow's energy and this quote I have, I think he's just going to plow through the competition. This quote states, "I've seen footage of all these hooping, and Dirk is the only one that looks worrisome, and he's on the other side of the bracket, so we can all worry about that when it's time." Jack Harlow, 2020. Jack Harlow's coming with the heat, and he ain't afraid. He's not cocky. He's confident. That's what I'm going for. So I got Jack Harlow beating Russ in the first game of the Crew League series, and moving on to play Trippie Redd in the next round. On the other side of the bracket, we have Certified Hitmakers with Lil Mosey and Sway Lee's team that we don't know the name of. And judging by this matchup, judging by the clips I've seen of Sway Lee shooting, I'm going to have to go with Certified Hitmaker, no doubt. Except, I think it might be a close game, just because Sway Lee, from the clips I've seen, he doesn't miss, just, it's odd, okay? So I got Lil Mosey with.
Certified Hitmakers are going to blow out Sway Lee's incredible jump shot.
I found it funny that Sway Lee had this to say about the Crew League. "I'm not going to talk too much trash, because I won't even have to play half of them." It's basically what the quote is.
He basically accepted his defeat.
That's what it seems like, in a way. Except he's right in the fact that half of the teams are on the other side, but
he's not right in the fact that
he's not talking his game, okay? He's not talking the talk. Is he going to walk the walk? We don't know. We'll have to see. So we both have Lil Mosey beating Sway Lee's team and going on to face Lil Durk and Only the Family on the next round. Now we are down to the final 8 teams. This is the full real bracket. The teams that join the league later are into the actual bracket and are ready to face off. And the first matchup is going to be Trippie Redd versus Jack Harlow. And I have Jack Harlow winning this one, almost no doubt. Jack Harlow states that he's been working on his jumper, learning from Tyler Hero. Yeah, the guy from the NBA 2020 championship. Okay? He's putting in the work. Trippie Redd's just been living his life, just dropped his new album, Pegasus, and I just think Jack Harlow's got the basketball upper hand here.
Cool opinion, but you know who else is in the NBA? D'Angelo Russell. You know whose name is in D'Angelo Russell? Russ. That's why I believe Russ will beat Trippie Redd in this matchup. It just makes sense.
Okay. On to the right side of the bracket, we have certified hitmakers. Both of us have certified hitmakers going against Lil Durk's Only the Family team. I personally think Lil Durk's going to come in with a few bigger names, guys, like maybe Anneli Choppa, Took Her to the O guy. Yes, that guy. I'm stuck on his name. King Von. Him, yes. King Von. I think he's going to have part of his label pull up on this one, and I think he's going to have some bigger names, at least on his team, than Mosey will. But I think Nate here has a different opinion on that and believes in Mosey's team.
I always believe in certified hitmakers, because when you think about it, bigger names doesn't equal bigger game, because bigger game doesn't equal bigger names. And when you think about that, that means Mosey's going to play insane. He ain't playing those games. Therefore, certified hitmakers always beat family, because there's one thing better than family, and that's hitmakers. Therefore, Mosey will beat Only the Family. Yeah.
I got Only the Family taking this one, no doubt. And they moving on to the Final Four. On the left side of the bracket, we have Team DDG and the Leroy family. When I first became a fan of Kid Leroy, I saw these videos on Instagram and all over of him hooping. It was not it.
It basically looked like you hooping.
Yeah, like, honestly, not as bad as me, but almost there. Okay? And it was just not good. This white boy from Australia is playing basketball, and it just wasn't it. But since then, I have seen him go up the ranks. Starting down here and up the ranks. He has been working every day. I've seen videos. I've seen him working out in the gym, and he is putting in the work. He went from shooting all weird like me to shooting like he's making the three. So, I don't know much about DDG, and he's talking his game. He's got a couple quotes on the Crew League Instagram page, but I'm going to have to go with Kid Leroy, despite the DDG's comment of easiest 100K I ever made. I'm going to have to go with Cap.
See, though the Kid Leroy has worked hard, you know what hard work doesn't equal? 3. And you know what does equal 3? 3 letters in a name. You know what has 3 letters in its name? DDG. Therefore, based on that hard evidence that you must believe, DDG is going to win this matchup.
Okay, so now we're on to the final matchup of the Elite 8, where we have Team Slime versus G Herbo and company. Judging by some things that the Crew League posted, I saw that they had Young Thug listed as the captain for Team Slime for a day at least. And so I'm wondering if they're gonna pull up with all of YSL. Like, you got Gotti, Gunna, Keed, Thug,
Shaquille
Gotti.
O'Neal.
Like, this team could come stacked as with rappers, just absolutely stacked in the charts. And I don't know, but I've seen Young Thug play on my 2K franchise, and he may or may not win MVP almost every season. If that's something you want to see, we have rosters full of rappers. Just comment about that.
Many. Mucho.
So I have Team Slime beating G Herbo, despite all the trash talk G Herbo's given and the confidence he's showing up with and the work I've seen him putting in. I have Team Slime.
Amazing opinion, but I would have to agree. Next.
Now we are on to the
semifinals,
where I have my final 4 of Lil Durk, Team Slime, Kid Leroy, and Jack Harlow. I have Jack Harlow versus the Kid Leroy, and I think this is going to be a close one. I think Jack Harlow will probably be one-on-one with Kid Leroy, guarding him. And this is going to come down to the other team members of each team. And I don't know. I've seen Leroy play with, like, a few different people. He got Tekka, TJ, Mosey, but Mosey's on the other side, different team, so I don't think he'll pull up with him. But I think the Kid Leroy might pull this one out.
Okay, well, my bracket is completely different. I have on the left side Russ versus DDG, and on the right side Certified Hitmakers versus Team Slime. And first, to start off, on the left side, I have Russ versus DDG. I think this will be a very tough matchup, and I have to think about my two pieces of evidence. And when I smash them together, Russ it just sounds just good. It just sounds like he's good at
Russell
basketball.
Westbrook, Russell Wilson, Russell Sprouts.
Yeah. With all those great sports players and vegetables, that just proves my point to why Russ's team will make it to the finals. Yeah.
Okay. So I have the Killer Roy in the finals. You have Russ in the finals from the left side.
Correct.
On the right side, I have Lil Durk's Only the Family facing off against Lil Keed's Team Slime. I think this is going to be the most interesting matchup in the entire series, in the entire season. I think this matchup is going to be crazier than the finals. And I think this one's going to take a lot of thought. I think both these teams are going to come stacked with names, and I think I'm going to have to go with Only the Family on this one.
That is a very interesting thought, because you know what Only the Family sounds like? OnlyFans. And you know what people from OnlyFans aren't good at? Probably basketball. But I'll let you stick with your opinion. On the right side, I have Lil Mosey's Certified Hitmakers versus Team Slime. And I stick to my words from the beginning that Certified Hitmakers is better than Family. And you know it's Family? Probably YSL. So, therefore, Certified Hitmakers continues to beat up all these families and make it to the finals. Poor choice of words. Now let's get on to the finals.
Okay. In the finals, I have the Kid Leroy's, the Leroy family, and Lil Durk's Only the Family.
Two families.
So we got families up in this finals.
You know,
can't wait to see this game. I'm kind of rooting for Team Sway Lee now, since this guy keeps beeping on me. And so yeah, we got Leroy versus Only the Family team, and I think Only the Family is gonna absolutely crush this game. I think they're gonna win it. They're gonna take it all, and they are gonna be the champions of the Crew League Season 1. That is my thoughts on it.
see, my thought is completely different, because I don't have either of these two teams in my final. So, of course, it'll be different. My final is Russ's team versus Lil Mosey's Certified Hitmakers. And I have to think about this, because this is very tough. You have Russell Sprouts versus the team that can beat up families. So, you have to think about it a lot. And I think there's one thing my mom always said was eat your vegetables. And therefore, I will Sprouts. And Team Russ will win it all.
Interesting. Nate has two teams that have to play into the actual bracket, going to the finals, and one of them winning, obviously.
Yeah,
that
the
is
teams
crazy.
that work harder, play harder. And the teams that play harder, win.
Maybe the Certified Hitmakers game against Sway Lee will give them an edge on what they need to work on before they play Lil Durk, even though it's going to be on the same day. But they'll know what to do.
Exactly.
Wait, that's kind of cheap, though. Like, look at this. After the Jack Harlow Russ game, they have to play Trippie Redd. Are they going to be gassed?
I don't know, but I'll be gassed watching it.
Well, that concludes our thoughts on who we think is going to win the Crew League Season 1 tournament for 100K and bragging rights. That will be streaming on the 7th of November on TikTok Live. So tune in to watch that, and thanks for watching our videos. If you have any comments or thoughts on any of our views, any of your views that you want to add in, just comment it, let us know, and comment any video ideas that you have for us. We have our rosters with 2K players of all these rappers that we can do a lot of different things with, so let us know if you want to see any of that.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Behind, I'm drowning, can't see it, plain sight, you feel it, lost it in my mind, I know I don't see it, it took me some time, but I found it, don't leave me behind, I'm drowning, can't see it, plain sight, you feel it, lost it in my mind.